As we get back into the action in the first quarter. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Downing. And his throw's going to be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Downing. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
That's complete to John Ross. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 48 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
He's tackled at the
a nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 2. As the Bengals
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Geno Atkins, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First carry now for Gus Edwards. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Devin Singletary with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 13.
The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 4 catches, 52 yards.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Burton.
Allen,
a gain of 6 there on 1st. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. He's got Burton here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Now Allen again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did. That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it. Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And this one through the uprights and good. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, Downing. Going deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 25th touchdown, tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
1-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49.
Operating from the gun. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Geno Atkins in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Allen's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
On third and long, it's Allen. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Downing going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Off play action. Downing. Open man is Ross, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Downing. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
14.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
7. First down, Buffalo.
On first down, Singletary. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw on 2nd down. Downing. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 6.
Singletary again. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Allen. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
A gain of 7.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Allen throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And able to find John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
12.
Allen finding Brown for a Bills 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
17 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Downing. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Throwing after the interception. Downing, and they take him down. The Bills get to him. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Downing. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. A.J. Epinesa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Number 28, Joe.
A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Singletary to get the drive started. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
22-yard line.
From the gun, Allen connecting with Burton here over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier brought down at the 48-yard line.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They go right back to Singletary. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
So now the Bengals down by 5, a little under 30 seconds remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Then he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler back.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Downing. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action. Downing. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Buffalo, they're not going to go quietly here as the wind moves